Hello, welcome to my Zunal group project. This is a ceramic project for high school age students, best between ninth and 12th grade. It could work for um, maybe some 7th and 8th graders as well. It's a good group project, um, collaboration being the focus, um, collaboration and a little bit of research. So here, starting out at the welcome page here, there's an image of one of the projects that was just done in my classroom using this assignment. Fortunately, I teach high school, so I was able to test this project out and get a few good projects. So welcome to the project, and the students are it's explained that early on we'll talk about them doing research and then forming groups. So let's move on to the introduction and we'll explain that a little bit. Okay, actually this dragon's one that I did as an example for the coil method in this project. We talk about initially about ceramics and kind of some of the history of ceramics and the background, just how old it is. When we talk about sculpture being anything that we can make with clay. Um, in this instance, we're using ceramic as our medium for sculpture. This project can be ceramic, anything sculptural, anything 3D. So as the students are going to do research is the first step. Um, here's another project that was just done using this assignment. Research is important, and the students have to each form a group, 4 to 5 people in the group, and they'll all go out and they'll find images and bring them back to the group. Everyone has to get 2 images from 2 artists, so 4 pictures, and they bring them back to the group. That's the kind of the important starting point. Sharing that information that you found with the group. Here's another one. This was from another image of another version of the one that was on the front page there. So once they can go to these websites here that I've listed to find images. These are all things that are safe for students to view. There isn't anything dodgy or nudity or anything in there. They'll bring those images to the group, and then the group will decide what it is that they're going to do as a project. So for instance, one group said we're going to do cartoon characters. Then for each person in the group will then do a cartoon character. Another group, they chose pot, as that's a pottery, a pot, like one is a pot of gold, one was Harry Potter hat, and those kind of depends on the group. This, I will warn you as a teacher, this assignment's a little bit more difficult because every separate group has its own ideas. So you have to come up with a lot of other solutions. Whereas if you just say, all right, we're all making a cup, it's a lot easier because you only have to help them find one solution. So if you're looking for an easy project, this isn't it. But if you're looking for something that students can really get excited about and just really dig into, this is it. They all have to figure out what they're going to do for coloring the piece, and then they are all kind of responsible for discussing their own project at the end and what their solutions were. So here's the grading sheet over the last couple of days here. In my class, we did the final, and they had to use this sheet. We shrunk it down a little bit, but we talked about students and what kind of information that they gathered, how well they worked as a group to form an idea. How much effort was put into creating the piece, just how well they colored it, and the last 2 here are how willing they were to share information when they had to get up at the end and discuss their artwork. And then everyone had to provide 2 pieces of feedback to other students. So each person had this sheet where they graded themselves, ranked how they did, and then underneath it, they had to write feedback for 2 other students. And I went back and fixed some of their scores because some people were pretty hard on themselves and didn't quite give themselves enough points. So I went in and fixed that and entered the grade. The, um, the important thing with this project, here's another one. The important thing with this project is that students get to really do what they want to do. See this thing? This girl spent so much time forming all these little flowers and putting it on there. That's because she loved the project. She believed in the project and she loved it. So she did a great job. Um, they made their own ceramic sculptural objects that they chose. They were all so excited to take them home at the end of it. It really worked. Not that this part matters, but it's my page. It's one of my sculptures there. Um, some credits to students. This project was great, and I look forward to doing it next year with a few tweaks. But I hope you guys enjoy it.